Now, this is one of the first things you see when you arrive at Patmos, the Orthodox Information and Culture Center, or Culture and Information Center. So this is where I arrived some day ago by ferry from Piraeus, Athens, to Patmos here in Greece, which is actually declared as an holy island. So when I went off, I was feeling like, oh my God, I'm standing on holy ground. And the first thing I saw was chapel uphill, and right over there you have the Orthodox Culture and Information Center with 3 bells that sometimes ring a very nice tune actually. And the first thing I had to do was to walk quite a bit, and this will become like some kind of a tourist video. Have a walkabout in Patmos along the harbor, and you will see the stores, the tavernas, the restaurants, the hotels, everything which is typical a tourist video. But I will end with a very special place. Patmos is very well known as the very island where John the Baptist not John the Baptist. I'm sorry for the cut, but I did say something wrong. We'll keep on going. Patmos is very well known for the island where the disciple and apostle John received the book of Revelation after a vision he had when he was exiled here to work and live in a cave. And that cave is the most holy place here. But I say we will go to the second most holy place here. And maybe some people disagree with that, because there's also a very large monastery here, which is profoundly worshipped in a way by the Orthodox monks and priests living here. And that's one thing, that you build a monastery. Of course, that's a good thing for those who want to really give their life to live like that. I really admire that. But I think the most important thing is to make disciples, to go out and do what Jesus said that we should do: turn disciples. Well, turn people into disciples. And one of the ways of doing that, of course, is to have them baptized. Once they have really turned away from their sins and have their faith in Christ, well, then it's time to get baptized. And the baptism is also a sign for coming together with the congregation. So it's very important, both for man itself and the congregation. But now we will take a look about the funny things you will see in Patmos as a tourist. And of course, there are those guided boats you can take out to around the island or to some other island around it. But I'm not going there now. You can actually go to 6 different places in one day. And you could get out to see dolphins, I don't know. As you can see, this is a place for small transportation vehicles like Vespa motorcycle. It's a lovely one. That's another one, not so lovely maybe. And the cars are not so big, usually. And now you can see Skala Hotel, 3 stars. Well, this town is actually called Skala, which is kind of the capital, but not. There is another island, which is much older, and also is the island that contains the monastery. You don't see it really now, it's behind the trees up there. But that town is called Kora. So now let's have a walk. So now you see this lovely ocean here, the Aegean Ocean. And soon we will arrive at the beach taverna that I spent some time with, eating and drinking and having a bath. Different kinds of boats, ships, yachts, in all kinds of prices, I guess. Going really up for some. At this stone beach, one can say, there is some trees giving some shade, but not so much. So you have to be sitting under a parasol. If you take this road up here, I will go to my hotel, but not now. We will go on as I did the first night when I arrived at 22:20 in the evening, and already it was very hot then, and as you can see, it's not so much of a sidewalk pavement here. This one has one, so I take the lesser risk not to be hit by a Vespa or something else. There's a lot of nice places like this cafe here, Cafe Medusa. Well, you sure get to know about the Greek mythology when you are walking around here, and different names of restaurants and so on. But that's more, not so strange perhaps, even though one could wish it would be more orthodox Christian maybe. And speaking about that, we will now come to this second most holy place. First let's have a look at beautiful ocean and ships here. Now you have to be really careful about when you are going to walk. Well, I will make a cut here.